This is VRC Chief Nathaniel Bard, September 29, 11 p.m. I am acutely aware that my time's running out. And I hope and pray, by making this recording and bringing the truth to light, that I can restore some small shred of honor to my name. All of Raccoon City's suffering began with the release of a biological weapon known as the T-virus. My employer, the Umbrella Corporation, engineered this virus, and they ordered my team to develop a vaccine, which we did. Now, I keep samples of this vaccine here in my office. The rest of it is stored underground. But those sons of bitches at the board, they want to destroy it. They don't want the world to know what they've done. So they're trying to erase all evidence that the virus ever existed. Now, I'm not a fool. I know they don't want me to...
Yeah, that's not much of a surprise to me. I knew Umbrella's trying to cover up the outbreak, but still doesn't explain how Daniela ended up in Raccoon City in the first place. She and her sisters, the Four Lords, they would never travel that far from the village, much less Daniela herself. It just doesn't add up.
I think I can answer that.
Future me?
So, here's the thing.
You what?
Yeah.
Let me get this straight. After you sent me back to my timeline/present, you accidentally triggered another temporal distortion in my own timeline? By coming here?
At first, I assumed I was done there. But then a few days later, I started losing sleep over it. I didn't know why it was, but then I realized there was one more thing I forgot to do. That advent tower Black Eagle took control of. We never destroyed it. But when I did, I accidentally activated its timeline traveling mechanisms and ended up in your timeline, and also triggered a temporal distortion in the process. At first, I didn't think it was a big deal at the time, that it probably wouldn't affect you or anyone connected to you. But then I got worried about this zombie outbreak happening, and I thought maybe it had something to do with it, but apparently it wasn't. I think that temporal distortion was what brought Daniela to Raccoon City. So yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry about what? Accidentally teleporting Daniela to this place in the middle of an outbreak, no less? Or deleting that voicemail message from Cassie?
How did you find out about that? I forgot to empty the deleted voicemail bin, did I?
Yup.
Shit.
Why the hell did you do that?
Because you weren't ready to hear it. You were still obsessed about Cassandra and haven't fully moved on from her.
You absolute fucking moron. I was already over her back at age of 7.
Yeah, when you were about to die. But when I saved your ass, you started going back there again, thinking about trying to fix things with her.
So what if I did? You heard the message too. She wanted me back. She was even sorry for what she did.
Hammer, do you remember what I was about to tell you what I found in that adventure before that chosen hunter ambushed us?
Yeah, you mentioned another something, but I don't really care what it is anymore.
It was another hammer.
What?
Another hammer from another timeline. He died from being crushed by a piece of the Avengers debris. I wasn't sure of it back then, but when I went back there to test the resinging gauntlet, I saw what remained of the rest of his body. I always thought there was something that was keeping us from getting killed, but it turns out all those situations where we should have died but didn't was probably just out of sheer luck.
So we're not immortal? But what does that have to do with Cassandra and I?
I'm just saying that you shouldn't let what happened with Cassandra define you. I told you before that you don't need her.
I never said that I needed her, but what if I wanted her? Why is this such a problem for you?
I was trying to protect you. Take into account for one moment that our spark with her had died, even if that fight with her didn't happen. These losses and hardships make us who we are. If we hadn't let go of that...
Yeah, I already had this talk with Hunk.
Then you understand the point I'm trying to... Wait, Hunk is alive?
Yeah, I was just as surprised as you are. Wait a minute, did you have something to do with that too?
I don't know.
Look, whatever the point of this was,
Danielle is dying, and that vaccine is my only chance of saving her. I know, and I'm sorry. And yes, it's true, the vaccine can save her. I just need to get into that storage room over there, but I have no way in. Save Daniela, Hannah. But trying to return to Cassandra's embrace is not going to make things better. Whatever. But how are you going to get back? Aren't you stuck here now? Not exactly. I still have the resinking gauntlet on me before I got here. Oh, well in that case... Last time I ever tried to help you. Wait, you sent me back. I'm back in my own time now. Could that mean... Emmy! Emmy, are you still here? Please tell me you're...
Him?
Emmy!
You're back! You scared me half to death when that network tower's portal sucked you in. What happened to you?
I made it back. You're still here, which means... he listened.
What are you talking about, and what happened?
Long story, but the point is, I'm back, and I am done with all the time traveling shit. It's over. This is a life, eh, guys?
You said it. Almost thought you might have settled somewhere colder, but this is quite a beautiful place to settle down in.
Sure is.
There's just one problem, though. How can we be enjoying this paradise with you if we're dead?
God damn it.
I really thought that by destroying the network tower, that the nightmares and anxieties would stop. Turns out it was just the anxieties that went away. But the nightmares, they still persist. I should have never fought against my past self over sending those anomalies away. Especially Calvin. My obsession with trying to fix that mess was getting to me. I was so desperate to reach the end in sight.
And when you accidentally ended up in his timeline when we took out that network tower.
I had to find some way to help him undo that temporal distortion that occurred. I couldn't risk it changing our timelines in some way. But the voicemail, he found out about it.
The one from your ex.
He couldn't understand. Not yet. Couldn't risk him telling the whole story either. Anything that happens to him could affect me as well. I was afraid that if he went back to Cassandra that you and I would never meet. But the fact that you're still here, and that nothing's changed, must mean he came to his senses afterwards and didn't go back.
At least you managed to keep the past from changing as much as you could and find your way back.
Yeah, but no matter what I did, I can't get what happened with that shit with the reclaim facility, Romanov, and Toxic Calvin out of my thoughts.
Hammer, if tying up loose ends didn't help with your problems, especially with what you faced from you-know-who, maybe we should try to get you professional help.
Yeah, sure. Imagine explaining the shit I experienced to a shrink. Not to mention I'd rather not bend the knee to those stereotypical freaks.
What's with a guy like you doing anything to avoid therapy?
It's not the therapy itself that's the problem. It's being told I need it simply because I'm a guy.
I'm sorry. That was too far.
I just realized I could have used the network tower to go back, to save them before he killed them. But that ain't possible. Not anymore.
Hun, you remember what you told me long ago? How the scars we carry are what makes us who we are. I know you can't see it, but the fact that you're still here makes you a stronger man than you were before, and I don't mean physically.
Maybe I should consider it.
You know my birthday's coming up in a month.
Oh, right. We gotta plan something big.
especially with how old you're gonna be.
Yeah, though I'm not exactly too excited about turning 30 next month. Which, compared to how old you are now,
33. Bill? No, wait!
Come on, move it!
Bill! How on earth are you alive?
Get off!
How are you here?
Get off!
Answer me!
We shouldn't be talking right now, Hammer.
What are you talking about? You died long ago, and now you're here? How is this possible?
I can't tell you. It might break things any more than... forget it.
No, I'm not forgetting it. I saw your body. We had a funeral. Buried you and all that. Help me make sense of this, Bill.
Hammer, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm not the Bill you think I am.
What do you mean? Wait, are you from another timeline? Don't tell me I missed a few more anomalies.
No, I was sent here to investigate this timeline.
Sent by who?
I can't tell you. Hell, even talking to you might risk damaging... Yes, but I ran into a bit of a snag. He spotted me and... Wait, are you sure? But... Yes, Commander. I'll bring him in.
What the hell is going on here, Bill?
All right, Hammer. I'll level with you. I am not the Bill from your timeline. I'm here on behalf of an agency sent to investigate the disturbances that occurred in proximity to your reality.
What agency?
It's better if I bring you there first. The boss can explain everything better than I can. Come on. You want answers, don't you?
What is this place?
Our agency's central command.
This place is huge for a command center.
It's more than that. It's a hub where we travel to and from different timelines within the multiverse.
To do what exactly?
Mostly research. But our primary focus is making sure our multiverse remains stable and untampered with.
So you're part of a multiversal agency?
Welcome to the network, Hammer.
Figured you aren't the one in charge of all this.
Oh, no. I don't want to deal with that kind of responsibility. This is all the commander's handiwork.
And who is this commander you're taking me to?
You'll find out soon enough.
If I'd known an agency like this existed, I could have used their help long ago.
I've brought him here, Commander.
Hi there. I take it you happen to be another version of me? I'll admit, I was a bit surprised to find out about this network until I ran into Bill here.
Hell.
But, look, if you need my help with something, you kinda caught me at an ill-prepared time.
Are you finished?
Oh. Wait, if there's actually a female version of myself, I'm going to... Wait... Chloe?
Hello, Hammer.
You're the commander of this network?
I am.
How are you... How did you...
Managed to create this agency from the ground up?
I was going to say survive. After our last war with Advent.
You do realize I'm not the same Chloe you knew from your timeline, right?
So there was another timeline where you actually survived.
We need to talk, Hammer. How much has Bill told you?
That this place is a hub for your network and that you're working to keep things in the multiverse the way it is?
The network's purpose is to maintain any timelines we find and make sure they're not tampered with. Any irregularities, damages, corruption? That's our role. Our responsibility.
Why have I never heard of you guys before?
Because you were never meant to. To be honest, we had no idea about your timeline either, until a disturbance got our attention. We were hoping maybe you could explain what happened to us.
Oh shit. You didn't bring me here to recruit me. This is an interrogation. Look, if this is about that fused timeline reality shit, I fixed that myself. I sent all the people who got affected by it back to their timeline of origin.
You sent them back, but you didn't reset their timelines.
I thought it would do that automatically.
It doesn't work that way. Although that's on me for letting this slip under my radar, but that's not what this is about. It's about you.
What are you talking about?
The reason we were never involved in your past endeavors was because we didn't know about your timeline until we spotted an anomalous event.
Temporal distortion from the network tower I wrecked.
We've been investigating your timeline since then. I've already studied all the major events you've been through. For someone obsessed with trying to fix a multiversal disaster, you sure seem to have been very sloppy about it.
Give him a break, Chloe. It's not like he meant to break those timelines.
Ghost? You're alive too?
From another timeline.
Commander, I don't think there's any need to be hard on him. He thought he was doing it all right.
His timeline is corrupted Ghost. There's too many events in there that weren't supposed to happen.
What do you mean corrupted?
When events in a timeline occur that were not caused naturally or within itself, it becomes corrupted. Our job is to make sure that doesn't happen.
To the best of our ability and knowledge.
What happens when a timeline gets corrupted? What's the worst that can happen?
A while ago, we found a timeline where things in there went wrong. Thing is, there was no abnormality within it. Life in there was just simply bad. We didn't know better at the time, but we went in to try and alter its events to make it better. But what ended up happening was that it started changing unpredictably, acting inconsistently. Things got so out of hand we were only able to save one thing from it, but the rest, it was damaged beyond repair.
It ended up falling apart.
That's why we brought you in here, to find out why your timeline is corrupted. Turns out, it's you.
How exactly is my timeline corrupted? I didn't see any irregularities at home. No tachyon temporal distortions, time paradoxes, or whatnot. Unless if that mess I tried to fix long ago. That's what caused it?
That was just part of the problem. You've experienced events you were never meant to. Crossed paths with people you weren't supposed to.
Commander!
You going into your past self's timeline was the biggest red flag of all.
I could explain that. I meant to.
Fix that, I know. But you have no idea what you were doing when you faced your past self.
I needed to make sure he doesn't do anything differently that could end up changing our flow of events.
Or maybe you've been watching too many movies about time travel where if you go back and change the past, you'd end up changing your present and future.
And?
It doesn't work like that the way you think.
What?
Altering any event within a timeline doesn't change it. It causes a split leading to two separate paths. You and your past self's timelines became that way the second you first met.
You're saying that if something happened to my past self, it wouldn't affect me at all?
Yes, but it wouldn't matter given how much of a mess you two have become.
What if you got it all wrong? Maybe mine could be a fluke, or maybe there was something you missed.
Hammer! You've been disrupting the canons of its characters and other factors. It has to stop.
Okay, Scout's honor, I won't do anything to disrupt it again. You have my word.
Your word doesn't matter either way because we're going to fix it ourselves.
Chloe, think for a moment. Are you certain all corrupted timelines won't end up destroying itself or other timelines? What would your hammer think of all this?
Our hammer is dead. I know how you lost us during the war against Advent, but what you don't know is that in our reality, we survived that battle. But you didn't. After Advent's fall, we recovered our hammer's body. There was nothing we could do to bring him back, so we buried him and built a landmark in his honor. I wanted to put this behind me before it happened, but his sacrifice inspired me. inspired us. I knew him better than anyone, and I know that protecting the multiverse, what I do, is the only way I could honor his memory.
Very sorry, Chloe, for everything you've lost.
And I'm sorry for everything you went through, but it'll be over soon.
Chloe,
I can't let you go. You're an aberration. You were never meant to turn out like this.
you're going to execute me because of that? Or am I to rot in here forever?
Neither. We're going to reset your timeline. With you being the anchor, it should be an easy fix.
Reset my timeline? You mean send me all the way back to the beginning? If my life wasn't supposed to turn out like this, then what was it supposed to turn out?
You'll have your answer soon enough.
Wait. Hemi, my home, all my work, will that still exist? Oh, fuck. No, you can't. There's gotta be another way.
Resetting the timeline is the most effective fix to a corrupted timeline.
What if I lose everything? You can't risk it!
Then maybe that's how it was meant to be.
No, it can't end like this!
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
The resinking gauntlet. It's my only chance.
What the hell is going on? Somebody check on the power generators!
Oh shit! Chloe! He got out!
All Delta guards, we have a corrupted hammer variant on the loose. Contain and recapture him at all costs.
Come on! No ice on it! Shit! Thought I was a goat. Shit. What do I have to do? Hey, a little help here? Come on, damn it, knock it off! Yeah, all right, there you go. Here. I was a goner there. Good to go.
This'll come in handy. That should hopefully cover my tracks. Hopefully they won't be able to find me in here. Okay, need to think this through. Gotta find a way out of here. Get back home and then... Shit, I can't go back home. They found me once, they'll find me again. Ghost said I was some kind of anchor to my timeline. Which might mean they can't reset it without me. Plus, what if they go after my past self instead as a backup plan? Fuck it. It ain't gonna be easy. But my best hope is to sabotage the network from within. The Gauntlet was able to mess with their systems. Maybe if I could find the right target, I could cripple them, even mess up their ability to travel in the multiverse, maybe even permanently. First things first, I need to find better weapons.
Ghost, tell me you found him?
I wish I could, Commander, but he's nowhere in the vicinity. He's driven off in Bill's car, but we lost its signal. This hammer's covering his tracks good.
He must be trying to escape to his timeline. Widen the search. I'll have a team assembled to intercept him when he gets back.
Understood.
Huh. How much would I bet that their armory is right there? No doubt their armory will be heavily guarded. Just need to sneak past and grab whatever I'll need to face the odds.
Good to
Let's
go.
move
Do
this. Let's do this! Moving! Oh, come on! Just die, will ya? Good to go. Let's do this! Moving! On! Eyes on it! Who's next? You want a piece of this?
Now we're back in business.
Let's do this! Good to go. Come on. Connor, little ice on it! Come get me! No. You cannot be serious! What do I have to do? No. Not be serious! Now! No. Don't be serious! All right, there you go. Shit.
Stop!
Holy shit, Rachel? Holy shit. How the hell is Rachel here? She must have survived in Chloe's timeline too, but she wasn't even alive before the Advent War even started. What do you bet I'll find some leads or intel on their hub from there? Don't mind if I take this hacking tablet myself. Perfect. At least now I got leads to go on.
Ghost, Rachel just reported in. Hammer's managed to steal weapons from the local armory. He's making a run for it through the metro system.
Understood. Keep him busy until I get there.
Shit. Can't stick around for long. Gotta make myself scarce. This must be a map of their entire network. So, as far as I can tell, there's 3 ways I could fuck them up. Their electrical grid, their local transport systems, and most importantly, whoever's powering up their dimension traveling portals. As of now, I think the safest approach would be to ruin their metropolitan center. Without it, Chloe's ability to rapidly deploy her forces throughout the network will at best be hindered.
Commander, I didn't realize it until now, but that glove hammer had on him. It was able to affect our multiversal connection in here somehow.
That explains how he was able to escape.
Chloe, if he could break out with that thing, there's no telling what kind of damage he could do with it. He may have the means to disrupt or even cripple our entire infrastructure.
We need to find him, and fast!
This looks familiar. Seems like I got a limited opportunity to slap their core at the resinking gauntlet. Better move fast.
systems are offline. We're stuck in here.
God damn it, Hammer! What do you think you're doing?
Stopping you from making a terrible mistake. Now to go for their grid. Must be their little power plant. Time to shut it down.
Hammer, wait. Hammer, I just want to talk.
Make it quick, Ghost. I'm on a bit of a schedule.
I know what you're trying to do, but sabotaging the network's infrastructure, taking us down, it's not going to help your timeline.
There's nothing wrong with my timeline, Ghost. Chloe doesn't know what she's doing by resetting it.
Hammer, the process is painless, and you're not going to remember any of this. You won't have to live with the memories you have now after it's done.
For the first time in my life, I was able to live the life I wanted. I know it's not perfect, but it's the best I've ever gotten. And now you all want to take it all away from me because I'm not supposed to have all that? What am I supposed to be then, Simon?
I know this is all upsetting for you, but sometimes even the most noble outcomes can have unforeseen consequences.
Like with Rachel? Chloe said you guys tried to fix a bad timeline but ended up corrupting it. The one thing she saved, that was Rachel, wasn't it?
There were multiple scenarios where she perished in her world, Hammer. We had hoped that by altering them, we thought we could prevent her demise. She has no idea she was supposed to die, that her reality is beyond saving. Her being here was Chloe's way of salvaging what we could from it.
Wouldn't Rachel's existence corrupt this place too?
It hasn't so far. It was supposed to be a secret, but I guess now.
So she made an exception for her, but not for me. Not only that, but this proves that these corrupted timelines are a detriment to others.
Hammer, her situation is far different from yours.
Tell me, Ghost, what she said about me meeting people I wasn't supposed to meet, was Jimeno one of them?
It's more complicated than you think. Just please, Hammer. You're making this much harder for yourself more than it needs to be. Stop this before you make things worse.
We're almost in your position.
Best case scenario, Chloe really was wrong. The reset changed nothing, and you'd still be where you are now. You'll have lost nothing from this.
Keep him talking for a few more minutes, Ghost.
What was that?
What was what?
You son of a bitch! You're trying to stall me!
No, wait.
can't. They're gone too.
That's convenient.
Commander, Strike Team 3 has finished their search in the western sectors. No sign of him.
Has anyone heard from Ghost? I lost his signal an hour ago.
Commander, I think Ghost is at our home timeline. He got hit with the hammer's resyncing gauntlet.
Bring him back here and scour the rest of the sectors. Do not stop until we find him.
This is a fucking nightmare. Being hunted by my former team. Everything I've worked for. Everything I have. Everyone I loved. At risk of being taken from me. Oh, they may as well just give up on me and go after past me at this point. My past self. If what she said is true, about my time splitting apart from his and becoming my own, then I really did screw him over. Could have gone back to Cassandra and it wouldn't have changed anything in my time. I'd still have Hemi no matter what. The least I could do to make it up to him is to finish this. Keep his timeline safe from the network like mine. All that's left is their timeline traveling systems. But I'll still need a way out of here before I do. Last thing I need is to be trapped in here with these megalomaniacs. Huh. Where's this corner of the map redacted out? Could it be another way out? This looks ancient. Could this be how Chloe managed to invent all that tech in the first place? She reverse engineered it from this? Can't really do much with this without some kind of power source. Its controls look pretty old. I guess in addition to sabotaging them, I'm gonna have to steal whatever's keeping their portal tech running. Ironic, isn't it? The very tool I made to fix all those merged timelines is what will help me save mine. Time to go in the back. Okay, need to grab this tachyon core, then slap their mainframes and other stuff, and these guys are finished.
Commander, someone just rammed an empty car right into HQ.
He's really trying my patience, isn't he?
Chloe, come in. I just made it back. But listen, Hammer's going for the tachyon core at HQ.
Understood. All forces, ignore the diversion. Head into the mainframes and the core room with all due haste.
That didn't last long.
You're not getting the tachyon core hammer. It ends here.
I didn't want it to come to this, Ghost. I really didn't. But you've left me no choice.
What have you done, Hammer?
Relax, Ghost. She's unconscious for now.
This has to stop.
You look at the exception Chloe made you. Tell me she knows what the hell she's even doing. Never thought I'd have to fight you of all people, Ghost. Hell, I thought you were wiser than this.
Hammer, don't! What have you done?
You claim to want to keep the multiverse from being tampered with. Yet you ended up becoming the very thing you've been fighting against. Alright, the tachyon core is in my hands and the network is crippled beyond function. Honestly, the odds were really against me, and yet even I surprised myself. Now to head over to that old portal station and get the hell out of here. Wait a minute. Oh my god, what am I doing? I had the ticket home in my hands all along. Oh well, time to slap myself back home. Why is it not sending me home? What the hell is going on with this thing? Wait, is it out of juice? Did I just use up all its power? I thought its source could last permanently, or at least decades. Plan B it is, then. At least I've still got the means to use that precursor portal.
Commander, I'm sorry. He got the tachyon core. Our entire infrastructure is in ruins.
He was 2 steps ahead of us. We had multiple seasoned soldiers trained against someone like him, and he still overcame us. Even you. How is this possible?
I guess his ghost taught him better than I thought.
Wait, has all Delta guards reported in?
We lost some to Hammer, but why?
He's listening in on us, isn't he? All forces, switch to new channels. Our communications have been compromised.
So much for that. Still, only found out right at the last minute? Just proves you don't know better like I thought. Here goes nothing. So it is a prototype. Now, how do I find my own time? Ouch! Oh, if that's how it works. Wait, is that the Leviathan Fortress? This is where the aftermath disaster happened. Where Mox and Calvin. What am I saying? Even if I go through with this, how am I gonna go back to the present? Maybe if I'm fast enough, I can take the tachyon core with me before it closes. The Resinging Gauntlet may not work anymore, but in time, maybe I can modify it to fit this tachyon core into it.
I'm risking a whole lot on this. Wonder how long she's been studying this thing.
5 years, Hammer. 5 fucking years I've been doing this.
So this was how you created the network, huh? Managed to replicate this?
You have no idea what you're doing, Hammer.
And you do? Is my timeline truly at risk? Are you that jealous, or will my life being better than yours? Just like my dark self was.
I haven't the faintest fucking clue what you're talking about. Step away from the console and give me the tachyon core.
Not once did I ever imagine a battle like this. Then again, despite this whole endeavor, I figured it would ultimately come to this.
What you're doing is a fucking war crime, Hammer!
So is trying to ruin my life.
This isn't going to protect your timeline, Hammer. You're acting out of unfettered emotions.
You just discovered my timeline. And within a span of a few hours, you expect me to believe you conducted a thorough investigation?
Oh, that's bold of you to assume such a thing, given how hastily you tried to send back the Wraith Knight and Prattle Moth.
It was a mistake. Even now I regret the way I acted back then. A mistake you yourself haven't realized yet.
To be outnumbered, Hammer. Dead or not, I'm resetting your world either way.
Kinda hard to do that with your network fucked up. Jesus, Chloe. How can you be certain my reality isn't the way it is?
You don't get it! You're the one corrupting all the timelines! The lives you changed outside of your life wasn't meant to be the way they are!
Chloe, don't!
What's that supposed to mean?
The relationships you've had weren't supposed to exist. You weren't supposed to rise too high as a merc. Cassandra was supposed to die by someone else's hand. Instead, it was you who faced her. Corsica was supposed to face Chai and his allies, not be in a relationship with you instead.
No!
Even Jimeno, the woman you're with now, is not from your timeline.
You're lying!
You're a mistake! You've messed with the arcs of so many characters, altering them in your favor. The suits, the lifestyle, all of it. All this time, I have been trying to keep things in the multiverse untouched and untampered with. And above all, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for you.
Damn it, Chloe! We agreed not to explain it to him like this. Hammer, this is for your own good.
Who are you to decide that? This life is my own. Who are you to judge me?
You don't deserve to be the Hammer you are.
Now I know you're just making shit up.
Commander, I tried.
All he had to do was stay put. Why couldn't he listen?
Maybe because we misjudged the whole situation?
We need to find a way to catch him.
How? There's no other tachyon cores other than the one he just took.
You ain't gonna spoil this.
Oh shit. It worked. What time though? It's him. Gotta hide. He must be going through the resurrection sequence. Which means... they just entered the reclaim facility. Which means I've still got time. Okay. I'll just wait here. Hide until they come back, and then...
Hammer.
Bill! How'd you get here?
We had a backup core, but whatever you did left the commander royally pissed off.
She survived? I almost thought I killed her.
Hammer, you can't run from this.
If you're going to reset my life without a fight, you got another thing coming.
Hammer, I know why you came here. In this time specifically. Saving Mox and Calvin isn't going to end the way you think.
You mean with their reality splitting separately? I'd say it's worth the risk. Whatever went wrong with Rachel, I could avoid the same mistake she did.
Hammer, listen. I know how they died. They sacrificed themselves so you could stop Advent from coming back. If they hadn't given their lives for you.
I can find a way to win without sacrificing them.
You can't. Trust me. This was how she ruined Rachel's timeline.
Fuck me up, Bill. I've had nightmares about trying to save them, but ultimately end up failing in the end.
If it meant saving all you hold dear, do you think this is what they'd want?
Fuck. You're right. Every day I keep thinking about how I could have done it differently. They didn't deserve this, but I at least avenged their deaths.
I can send you back to your present, but it'll only be a matter of time before the commander's forces catch up with you.
Why would you do this? I thought you were here to take me back.
She's on a war path, Hammer. I've seen it before, right after our Hammer died. She'll need time to clear her head before she ends up doing something reckless again. I can't guarantee she'll stop, but I can at least give you time to prepare. Good luck, Hammer. Commander, I've checked this time. He's not here. Commander, do you read?
Ah, hell.
I'll head back myself.
What the hell?
It's not working?
How the hell did this happen?
Commander, I'm stuck. Can you send a team to come get me?